Sinvicta.
Northernlion.
How's it going?
Great. Going real great. It would have been a lot better had I not seen some stuff on Twitter, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I just got done enjoying a fantastic Jimmy John sandwich. Just kidding. We don't even have them up here, so there's no boycott for us to participate in. We're already boycotting.
I've never eaten Jimmy John's before, and I still probably won't.
I will say, if there was ever a time for me to eat a Jimmy John sandwich, it's every Labor Day weekend in Seattle, because they have one at the mall that's really close to PAX. Now that I think about it, that might be PAX East, so never mind. 3, 2, 1, good luck.
Well, NL is good luck, have fun. First off, second off, we're operating under the pretense that NL is back up by 2 games.
I believe it's 11-9.
Yes, I would at this point just say let's just call it that anyway.
We'll find out like at the end.
Yeah.
Like when the Monday video goes up.
Yes.
4 days ago.
Yep. We're doing more math in our head. We have to talk in the past tense for the present non-post tense.
Ooh,
this look. Yeah. This. What is this? Is that like a lightning
tower thing?
Tower? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks straight out of Daisy.
Well, I was gonna say Godzilla, but yeah, like old school Godzilla.
Yeah. So I mean, okay, you're gonna see a sign
in the world,
and you're gonna be like, I know the region at least.
From the name of this city or one of these cities?
I think so. Come on. Roughly, I'm not saying like guaranteed, but roughly you gotta.
I've backed out and I see the top one now. Yes, because the top okay, I guess the one. Why does that one have a cross through it or a strike?
I believe in Europe that means, in parts of Europe, that means you're leaving this town.
Ah, that actually makes a lot more sense than it may seem.
I think I know the country. Although, wait a minute.
This accent seems like this country.
I'm like desperately looking at this sign, and I'm like, is that a huh? Or is that a You know what I mean?
Ooh, well, it's could it be the country begins with an H?
I have no comment on this discussion. My attorney has advised me to plead the fifth so as not to incriminate myself.
Okay, well, I'm in the Baltic regions of the world.
On the advice of my attorney, I have been told to plead the Fifth Amendment.
Okay. This was the country I originally thought because of those 2 little things on there.
God, I hate this song.
Oh, dude, it's Ben Prunty.
It's time for me to get a new soundtrack. I'm not promising next week, but like within the next couple of weeks, new soundtrack.
Here's the problem that I have with this country that I'm thinking of right now. Not a personal problem, but
really?
Yeah. These signs are usually in a different color. They're usually this color, which is a clear giveaway of this country. With these, but the problem is that this color is not here. It's not over here. So it tells me I'm in the wrong country. This country?
I believe I have the country locked down.
That's not good.
But I don't necessarily believe that is enough for you to be frightened. It's one of those countries where just because you know the country is not a 5,000 point guess, It's not Iceland.
Right.
That's basically what I'm saying.
Yeah. But I'm operating from a 2-game deficit here, Northernlion.
Hey, he's not wrong.
Man, I'm just looking at. I don't know.
That was also not in the right country.
I found the right country. I mean, I didn't beat you. I somehow beat you by almost 800.
Yeah.
But I was looking in Romania forever because the little like the upside down carrots on
moon.
Sure. But the thing is, Romanian signs always have red on them, and that one didn't have red; it was blue. So I was like, well, maybe Hungary, maybe Slovakia, but the accents weren't lining up on the names. So I just kept scrolling, found one in I was scrolling upwards towards Czech Republic, but I wasn't on top of it. I only got 4,500 on that one.
I learned something because, like, I mean, I saw a top level domain, but the top level domain was .cr. So I thought to myself, you know, that obviously that could be Czech Republic, but you know, I also thought it looked Croatian. So I was like,
I could see how you make that. Plus, on top of it, Croatia also have the same accent. Now that I look at it,
but now I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's .cz for the Czech top level domain.
That it is CZ, I thought.
And now I'm like, because I emoted it into the camera. I was like, is that an R or a Z? Maybe it was a Z and the camera tricked me, or maybe it was a Czech sign for a Croatian website. I don't know.
I mean, they are in the relative position.
I might have just read it wrong.
In my again, in my defense, I was over near Romania immediately. When I first saw that sign, I was like, what the heck is whatever that one, the one began with an O city. I'm like, that does not sound anything like Finland that I've seen. And then Romania, I was like, yeah, it looks Romanian, I guess, but there's no red on the signs.
Dude, is this a one-lane road?
I think it might be. It's either that or the most dangerous road that's ever been made.
I was thinking, man.
It is very scenic, though.
If you like pine trees,
yeah,
or whatever trees these are, to be honest, I'm not a tree guy.
Now, this tells me that we are in somewhere that doesn't see a lot of action. We got ourselves, I mean, this was taken from 2013 apparently, but yeah. Have you found this lake with this empty blue boat that's just tied up?
I don't believe so.
Well, if you go west, you'll see it. And people they just aren't leaving their boats tied up unattended to around here. So.
It's like environmental storytelling. It's something you'd see in a video game.
Yeah. It's like, oh, there's a mystery that happened here. Wait for the controller to start vibrating and be like, oh, there's a clue.
Dude, the sign that I just saw, this has to be a photo glitch. It's not a photo glitch. Okay. From seeing the sign, I'm pretty sure I know where we are, but it's like I'm not close for one, and we're like we out here. Like it's a foreign land. Let me put it that way.
I have found one sign, but I think I went in the opposite direction.
Yeah, because I went east, I think.
What?
This you would think the sign has 2 city names on it. They're like 100 kilometers away. The city names are unfamiliar enough that I have no desire to even comb the earth to look for them.
Yeah, I know the country.
I think I know the country like 100%, but
yeah, 100% I know the country.
I think my personal opinion is we are in the hinterland.
Like way up there.
We're in Svalbard, you know, we're getting ready for a quest to go to find the Baltic Passage.
Not the same as the Baltic Sausage.
Wow.
It's a Chicagoan joke.
Sorry, I was in the results screen.
Oh, I still have 40 seconds left.
Dude, no pressure. I implore you to take your time.
I found one intersection, but I need to find 4. I'm glad I kept going here because I had no idea where we were. Up until that point, I don't see one blurry sign. Ivalo, Avil? Is that the one that you're talking about?
No, the name had apostrophes in it.
Oh.
It was like And it wasn't like Dave City. It was like I didn't even know how to read it.
Dave City.
It looked like, okay, this is just rude, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It looked like they typed the sign with a broken keyboard. Like so many of the letters were doubled up, and I just went. I don't think I could possibly look for this.
I got 49.82.
Okay, that's a great score.
That one. Thank you. 45.31 ain't bad either.
I couldn't bring myself to go further north because it seems so risky.
I just kept following. I don't know if you saw a road sign that had like the actual. It had tons of information, like all the numbers.
Probably not because I went the other direction. But I mean, I can't complain. I saw some pretty decent information considering where we were.
Yeah, I mean, and up to that point, I had seen literally nothing.
It's another interesting one.
This is my favorite SoundCloud rapper right here. Little Hicksa.
I think we might be like around here. Wait a minute. Is this a? You always gotta worry about when you see a number of different flags, because you're like, this could tell me where we are, or this could be a hotel.
I mean, we're in a melting pot.
I think that would be one way to describe it.
Wait, does that say Berber London? Next to the tobacco and cigarettes.
Yeah, it's like.
Sorry,
oh, dude, I see Berber London as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget about air conditioner. I'm sorry, but.
Oh, you're talking about the air conditioner next to the restaurant Fabiana.
Exactly. It just reminds me of living in Korea and not knowing the language, but being able to sound out the alphabet. Sometimes you walk by a place and you're like, that place looks cool. What is it? And you're like, oh, computer. Oh, okay, I get it now.
That's where I'm spending my weekends, if you know what I mean. I got some sort of games on there. Salon. Dude, there's almost too much information because...
Yeah, I feel that.
Because none of the signs are written in the language that I think that we're of the place that we're in.
I think I know where we are.
That might be a clue. I will say that the city is quite nice.
Dude,
well,
absolutely.
Until we get to the graffiti, like Mini Matura. I need to stop reading stuff out because that's how I got in trouble the last time.
But it is like so much of it is. I mean, it's not like English doesn't borrow 90% of its words, but like it's just English written differently. It sounds ignorant, but
and different
like,
combinations of letters, and
it's kind of like is humorous because it's like it's close to what is familiar to me, but not exactly the same. I have to say this, okay?
Okay.
I found it. I saw a sign. It says Filluan, Filluan, whatever. Who knows what that means? Second word, Shitjet.
Yep. That's I mean, that's what happens when you eat Jimmy John's.
I don't even want to mention it, but I mean, I obviously do because I did. You think we're
we gotta be somewhere like in this region here. I want to say that, but like I'm thinking like everything's strongly pointing to this city here, or not city, but this area. If I could just get a road sign. Oh yeah, Hotel Brazil across the street from Orange Soda Mart.
I'm pretty much locked in here. I don't know exactly where we are, but I think I got the country right at least.
I'm gonna put it in the biggest. I'm gonna put it in the biggest city in this country because I don't know what the country is. What is that? Oh no! Is that top level domain? No. I bunged it. It wouldn't even matter. I saw what I think is a top level domain at the very end. But it's over.
What'd you get?
Not enough.
What'd you get?
I got 1977.
Okay, that is low. I saw a lot of Albanian stuff, but it was like designed to be a mind flood. I saw a .ch top level domain on a truck, and I don't know, probably like 20 flags.
Maybe that's the one that I saw was dots. I didn't. I saw it at the very end. I think it was a top level domain, but oh man, oh man.
What's your score though? Because you were up by like probably 1,300.
I'm at 11,472.
So you're about 17 down. It's tough. Not insurmountable though. It depends where we are, I guess. Pray for big countries that
don't have a lot of information.
Well, I see some very relevant signage.
Yep.
Oh, I could really go for that right now.
I'm talking about the kielbasa?
Yeah, man.
I'm not a fan of kielbasa.
I haven't eaten sausage in a long time. It's not that much a part of our diet, honestly.
Sausage is good every now and then, but like I get like heartburn if I eat too much of it, depending on how it's seasoned. I mean, I know the country that we're in from just the language, but where is another story.
Yeah.
And back up here, because I think this was on that sign.
I mean, I think I do, for sure.
Okay.
I mean, I think there's an obvious country that you would think of when you look at this. And I think I've seen a top-level domain that would confirm it. But, like, I do not see the roads that look like this on the map. So...
You gotta... Oh, maybe you're not in the right country, then.
Might be a super zoom.
A super zoom.
I just want... Is it
before
so
or
much
after
to ask for just a sign every 10 meters that says we're in this country? I mean, it's like it's not that hard.
After you take that thing from Jimmy John's, you do a super zoom afterwards.
Okay, I mean, I 100% know the country.
That's not good for me because I need you to not know the country.
It would be for the best, I'm sure, if I did not.
If you could just take a second glance at that.
I think
I'm getting close.
Right around here. I don't know.
Oh.
Sir, what city is this?
I have found the city. You have a dog?
That's not my dog. That dog's in the hallway. That's a hallway dog.
That's pretty incredible that you can hear that from inside of your apartment.
Oh, dude, they cram us in like we're in like filing cabinets over here. That dog is closer to me than I am to our bathroom.
Okay.
I don't know. That doesn't really give you that much relevant information, I suppose.
I mean, I've never been to y'all's place, so assume.
You just make an assumption.
Okay.
Please, back me up.
Come on, I have the road name. I just can't find the road.
Never with the expanding of the map, you know? Always rolling low map. Put me up here, please. He's still going, huh?
Yeah. He's a barking boy.
Oh, you got me by like 500.
Okay.
Honestly, is pretty much the most you're gonna get me by when we both know the country.
Yeah.
And, you know. So I think that's a good result.
I love Polish guesses because they're easy to suss out when you see more than one city name. When you see one Polish city name, it's kind of like, oh, that could be a couple of different places. But you see a couple of them, and it's like, okay, this is definitely Poland.
This, on the other hand,
I don't know what she's cooking, but I bet you it's gonna be good.
This is a very, very interesting one.
That is not the language I was expecting to see on this sign.
That's what's throwing me for a loop too. A restaurant patisserie. It's a bakery. This is very interesting. Indeed.
Somewhere that is like this, but they were founded by that nation, or at least at one point or another were.
Yeah, I was gonna say founded might not be the word I would use.
I didn't mean found. I meant like conquered was probably the better.
Colonized.
Colonized.
I think that's
a nice way of saying conquered.
That's the objective. Like, it comes with a built-in negative that I think is probably fair.
I think I know the country.
I also know the country.
Okay, that's not good because
it's France.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm likely to glean too much more information from this one. I gotta say, I like this bus culture, dude. Like,
yeah.
There's some cool looking buses.
Is this the name? What is this? I want to know what this building is.
Is it an SHITJET?
No. It's an orange.
I think it's like a bank or like a check cashing place.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% certain because I've never been to the Horn of Africa. Which is actually on the opposite side. So I just need to reassert my own ignorance there.
I mean, I know the country. I don't know the city is the problem. Do you know the city?
Yes. I believe I know the city. Oh, well.
That's problematic for me.
I think I'm within 50 kilometers of the city. Yo, this city is way more dense than I would have thought. And that's on me. But like, when I zoomed in on this city, it looks like a European capital city.
Is that the city, or is that the title of this freaking?
It's amazing.
There's an ice cream truck outside. I don't know if you can hear it.
I can't actually.
Okay.
Look at once you get this one correct, look at the density of some of these cities in terms of like roads, at least.
You got me. I should have gone. I didn't go that close to the coast because I didn't see any freaking water.
Yeah.
Anywhere. I
saw a sign that said like Thies something this way. Thies, maybe. I don't know.
It's thighs.
Yeah, but don't eat too many of them, or SHITJET.
Man, our first Sengali. Guess, but when 21,000 doesn't get you a win, you know you're playing Geoguessr with Sinvicta and Northernlion.
You know, thank you, Albania. Thank you to my Albanian fans for making this possible. I really appreciate it. Were it not for you, could have found myself going 1 win, 5 losses over the recent episodes, but instead pulled it back a little bit.
Well, you're on a 2-game winning streak now.
I'm on a 2-game winning streak now. Is correct.
I've fully regressed the wins that I got from last week and this week.
You know, we moved the counter by 1.
Yep.
Yeah. This next
after 21 games, I think I'm down by 3 again. So,
which would mean,
here we go.
21 games, 12-9, baby.
Yes.
There's got to be a simple mathematical expression. is like 21 minus 3 divided by 2 equals the current lowest win total.
Okay.
If there's a 3-game difference. Like, for example, after 18 games, you were down by 2.
Yep.
What do? You go to 18, you subtract 2, takes you to 16, divide by 2, takes you to 8. 8, 10.
Yeah.
That's math, baby.
Got ourselves Mr. freaking math genius over here. I was going to say Rain Man, but I wasn't sure if he was math or not.
He is a lot of things. Wouldn't be the first time I've been called Rain Man, meant complimentarily or otherwise. But
look, I can't. You can't be Rain Man unless you like know the Space Jam soundtrack.
And I do love the People's Court, so I take no offense to it.
Yeah, you do love that. I mean, my dad loves Judge Judy.
Oh, dude.
I watch it every now and then. She's great.
Oh, dude. I mean, I have never met her, but I have no reason to assume otherwise.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure she's probably a very pleasant person in real life, but she is. Her show is highly entertaining.
Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episodes. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. Multiple perspectives, and we'll see you next time.
Have a great weekend. See you next week.